Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 3 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 3 math, and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter geometric measurement. The lessons we're going to cover today are parameter word problems, find the area of complex figures, find the area of rectangle word problems, and parameter. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I am on grade 3 math. The chapter we are on right now is geometric measurement. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is parameter word problems. Let's just start with the first example. The parameter of a rectangular price tag is 30 centimeter. The price tag is 5 centimeter tall. How wide is it? So we are given the parameter of the rectangular tag, right? The parameter is 30 centimeter. Hold on. You have to calculate the how wide it is, right? So basically you need to understand, first thing you need to understand here is parameter, right? What is the parameter? When we have to calculate the parameter, we add all the side lengths, right? So the parameter is 30. For example, it is like this. Look, this is 5, so this is 5, right? So the other two things you need, the other two, that is the length, that is you have to find, like the width you have to find, right? So 30 you are given. That means the sum of this is also W because opposite sides are equal in measurement. So 5 plus 5 plus W, that is sum of which, that is parameter, that equals 30. So 5 plus 5 is 10. You have 10 plus 2W equals 30. This thing you need to find. 10 plus what number equals 30? You need to subtract 10 other side. So 2W equals 30 minus 10. 30 minus 10 is 20. 2W equals 20. So you need to find the length of one side, divide both sides by 2. Then you have W equals 10. That means the length of this side is 10 because 10 plus 10 is 20 and 5 plus 5 is 10. So that is 10. The length is also 10. Got it? Let's just start with this. A square plastic trap has a perimeter of 36 centimeters. How long is each side? Right? You are given the parameter of a square, right? The parameter of a square is 36 centimeter. Square has all four sides equal in measurement, isn't it? So the perimeter of the square is 4 times the side, right? 4 times sides equals 36. You need to calculate the length of side, each side. Divide both sides by 4. So 4 and 4 cancel out, and 4 times 9 is 36. So S equals 9. Got it? that means the length of each side is 9 meters long. The length is 9 meters, right? Okay, let's just move on to next one. A square garage door has a perimeter of 12 yards. How long is each side? So that is a door, right? Square door. Square has all four sides equal in measurement. You are given the perimeter. So perimeter of the square is 4 times the side, right? So that is 12 yards. So 12 equals 4 times S. You need to calculate S, the side measurement of the side. So which is the correct option? 4 times you need to divide both sides by 4. So S equals 3. That means the length of the one side is 3 yards. The correct option is 3. Very good. Option number 3 is the correct option. Okay, for the next one, you have to answer, right? A rectangular dining room is 5 meters wide and 7 meters long. What is its perimeter? You are given the width and the length of the room. You have to calculate the parameter. Calculate the parameter, right? So let's just make the, for example, here is the rectangular room, right? The length is long, 7 meter long and 5 meter wide. So this side is 5, this is also 5, this is 7, this is 7. You need to calculate the parameter. How do we calculate the parameter? You need to add all the side lengths, right? So which is the correct option? You just have to add them. 7 plus 7 is 14 and 5 plus 5 is 10. How it is 25? 10 it is. The correct option is 24. 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 7. How 25? 5 plus 5 is 10 and 7 plus 7 is 14. 24 it is. The correct option is 24. Option number 2 is the correct option. Each side of a square picnic blanket is 10 feet long. What is the blanket's parameter? You are given the side length that is 10 feet long. You have to calculate the blanket's parameter. So parameter of the square is 4 times S. Very good. You have to do 4 times 10. 40 it is. The correct option is 40. Got it? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is find the area of complex figures. Let's just start with the next lesson. What is the area of this figure? You are given the complex figure. You have to calculate the area. Let's just start with the test question. You can have a look on the tutorial by yourself later today, right? Okay, how do we area of the complex figure? So the complex figure is made of more than one figure, right? You have to divide the figure into smaller figures, and then you have to calculate the area of those smaller figures. You need to add them to calculate the area of the bigger one. For example, just look at the one we are on right now. You can divide this figure into figures, right? So now we have two rectangles. Let's just calculate the area of two rectangle, that is rectangle 1 and that is rectangle 2. This is the total length from here to here for this rectangle, but the length from here to here is 8. So the length from this side to this side is 8, and this is then 3 because 8 plus 3 is 11, right? So the length of this complete one is 8. So you have to calculate the area of rectangle 2. You have to do length time width. So length is 8, width is 8. You have to do 8 times 8, right? So 8 times 8 is 64. That is the measurement of the rectangle 2, right? Now look at the rectangle 1. This length from here to 80 kilometers, and from here to here that is 6. So 3 times, got it? So you need to add the area of both the rectangles. So 18 plus 64 equals to 6, 7, and 8, 82 kilometers. So that means the area of the complex figure is 82 kilometers. Got it? You need to divide the figure into two smaller figures, 2 or 3, right? Then calculate the area of the smaller figures. You need to add them. There you can find the area of the bigger one. So for this one, that is 82 kilometers. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the area of this figure? Let's just divide this figure into two smaller figures and then calculate the area of two smaller figures, right? So I divided like this, right? So the length of this one is 5, that is rectangle 1, and that is rectangle 2. So for this rectangle, the length is 5 and the width is 7. So 5 times 7 is 35. And for R2, the length is 2 and the width is 5. So 2 times 5 is 10. You need to add both the areas to calculate the total area. So 35 plus 10 equals 45 square inches. The area of this figure is 45 square inches. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the area of this figure? Let's just divide this figure into two smaller portions and then calculate the area of both of the smaller portions and then add them. So this is rectangle 1 and this is rectangle 2. Let's just calculate the areas, right? So for rectangle 1, the length is 8, the width is 4. 8 times 4 is 32 inches square, right? Then for this one, 3 and 3, that is 3 times 3 is 9. So that is 9 inches, 9 square inches. Just add them 32 plus 9. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 41. Very good. Option number 1 is the correct option. Is there any question with the lesson? You can please ask if you have any. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. What is the area of this figure? So let's just divide this figure into two smaller figures like this, right? You can divide the other way also. That is grade 3 math. The chapter we are on right now is geometric measurement, and the lesson I am on right now is find the area of complex figures. So for this one you have to do 10 times 5, that is 50 square yards, and for this one you have to do 4 times 2, that is 8 square yards. What you don't understand? You know how to calculate the area of rectangle? This is the rectangle. For this rectangle, the length is 5, the width is 10, right? Just calculate the, because there was a technical issue when I was starting the lesson. That's why I haven't mentioned the lesson name. The chapter we are on here, you can see. Don't worry, you just ask about the. Here is the chapter name. The chapter name is Geometric Measurement, and the lesson we are on right now is Find the Area of Complex Figures. Starting lesson is an important task today, right? That's why I haven't mentioned the lesson name because the stream is not working properly. Don't worry, there you can find the lesson name, right? Got it, everyone? Okay, 50 and 8, very good. 58 it is. Option number 2 is the correct option. I thought you are asking about the lesson. Sorry. What is the area of this figure? Which is the correct option? You can calculate and write the answer in the chat box. The correct option is mm, 10 times 8, 9 times 8 is 72 and 6. Very good. 78 it is, not 79. That is for this one. You have to divide like this. For this one, you have to do 9 times 8, that is 72. For this one, you have to do 2 times 3, that is 6. So 72 plus 6 is 78, isn't it? 78 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. What is the area of this figure? Which is the correct option? The correct option is 54. Option number 1 is the correct option. Very good. Okay, let's just move on to next lesson, right? You can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is find the area of rectangle word problems. Let's just start with the lesson. Let's just start with the test questions. A rectangular vegetable patch is 4 meters wide and 9 meters long. What is its area? That is a rectangular shape. So, so that is 4 meters wide and 9 meters long. You have to calculate the area. So the area of the rectangular shape is length time width. 9 times 4 it is. 9 times 4 is 36 square meters. Option number 2 is the correct option. The correct option is option number 2. A square kitchen tile has sides that are 4 inches long. What is the tile's area? So you have to calculate the area of square, right? That is like this. Square has all 4 sides equal in length, that is 4 inches, so they all are 4. The area of square is 4 times side, so which is the correct option? The correct option is 4 times 4 is 16, not 20. The correct option is option number 1. The side length is 4. 16 it is. Option number 1 is the correct option. A rectangular dining room is 8 meters long and 8 meters wide. What is its area? Which is the correct option? Very good. That is 64. Length time width it is 8 times 8 is 64. Very good. A square garden has sides that are 9 yards long. What is the garden's area? So, which is the correct option? The correct option is 81. 9 times 9 is 81. How 80? Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 9 times 9 is 81. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. That is parameter. Let's just start with the test questions. What is the parameter? What we have to do? Parameter is the sum of the length of all these sides. So just add 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4. So which is the correct option? 8. 8 plus 6 makes 14. So the correct option is 14 feet. The correct option is 14 feet. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, what is the parameter? Just add all the side lengths. Mm, 7, 8, 26. Wait, 6 and 6. Mm, let me see. That is 26. Okay, good. Okay, the next one is what is the parameter, which is the correct option? Very good. That is 8 feet. Option number one is the correct option. What is the parameter? The correct option is 8. Okay, that was for the previous one. Yes, that is 48. The correct option is option number 2, 48 it is. What is the parameter, which is the correct option? The correct option is 25 inches. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 3 math. Chapter we were working on is geometric measurement. The lessons we have covered today are parameter, word problems, find the area of complex figures, find the area of rectangles, word problem, and then parameter. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you. Or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Let me just try to edit the lesson name. So if you have any questions, you can please write down the questions in the chat box. Any question you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any.